So, mini Trump DeSantis, after his kidnapping of people for political gain and transporting them illegally to Martha's Vineyard, draws its third lawsuit. Sued for the intentional infliction of emotional distress from his victims, multiple criminal investigations into the kidnapping that happened in Texas, an open government group on Monday asserted in a lawsuit that the DeSantis administration is improperly withholding public records associated with the two charter flights that brought nearly 50 Venezuelan migrants to the resort island in Massachusetts. The Florida Center for Government Accountability wants a judge to order DeSantis administration to turn over phone and text logs for DeSantis' chief of staff, as well as records exchanged with the company that set up the flights and copies of the waivers signed by the migrants who were on the flights. Now, DeSantis is a weak and worthless politician, just a mini twiddler, and is hiding the records because were the crimes committed? Will the reality make him look bad? Most likely both of them. People hide evidence because they are guilty. I bet the records are quite bad and show just how little of a man DeSantis really is. I mean, he is pathetically weak. When Twiddler says he is pathetic, he sits there and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. You're great." And this is the manly alpha males of the Republican Party. Now the article continues. No public records laws exemption applies that would prevent the inspection or copying of the records sought by plaintiffs, and no exemption has been asserted by defendants, states the lawsuit filed in circuit court in Tallahassee. Defendants' refusal to provide records is unreasonable, unjustified, and amounts to an unlawful delay and refusal to provide the records. Documents released so far from the company connected to DeSantis and fundraising for him, because that's how Republicans work. You give them money, they give you tax dollars. They showed the Department of Transportation guidelines for the relocation program said that vendors hired by the state would assist in the relocation of unauthorized aliens who are found in Florida and have agreed to be relocated to another state in the United States or the District of Columbia. DeSantis' right-wing buddy violated what he was supposed to do by kidnapping migrants in Texas, not Florida. Last month, a Democrat senator filed a lawsuit that asked a judge to block DeSantis' ability from spending any more money on the relocation program, which was allotted a budget of $12 million by the Republican-controlled Florida legislature. State Senator Jason Pizzo, a Democrat, contends that the way the state has handled the program violated guidelines that were included in the budget. A Boston-based civil rights law firm has also filed a federal class action lawsuit in Massachusetts that contends the flights were a premeditated, fraudulent, and illegal scheme that misled the group of migrants. That lawsuit alleged people working for DeSantis lured the migrants onto the flights with false promises of jobs in the Boston or Washington. Republicans' delusions end like this because the media doesn't hold them accountable. We have Republicans running all over the United States lying about their records on abortion, yet the media only reports what they say at that moment. For the few brief times they will actually say, hey, they're lying, they won't do that again. They will fact check them once, but as long as they continue to say the same lie over and over again, they fact checked them, so why would you call them out on it a second time? The only reason why Republicans win It's because the media doesn't do its job. So if you like those videos, please help. The YouTube algorithm is horribly biased against, progressives. And the Republicans have massive amounts of money just to buy it off. So every time you like, every time you put a comment down below, helps us out. So like, subscribe, and if you really want to help the environment, down below is a link to a GoFundMe page where it has a brand new power generation that is 0% carbon emission and one of the cheapest productions of electricity the world has ever had. So go down, help us out.